What's up, guys? So I'm back with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, y'all. So recap. So basically I'm doing a frontal wing style on her, but this time we're gonna do a style like a swoop. I feel like, and the swoop ate down, y'all. Like, it really ate. And this time I'm using my new glue from Lace Be Gone, like I told y'all in the last video. I'm gonna give an honest review because I have a wig on my head, and so does she. I'm gonna ask her what she thinks about it, and she's gonna let me know how it held up, how strong it held, if she could get it wet whatsoever. So yeah, right now I'm basically just taking the glue and, you know, put it over the ball cap. I didn't record the ball cap process this time because y'all see that video, I feel like it got repetitive. But I'm just taking my glue and doing my normal 3 layers like I normally would. But yeah, like, yeah, I'm definitely doing that video on the Get to Know Me, like, for sure. But now I'm blow drying the glue to almost clear, 90% clear. So yeah, now I'm gonna come back when I got something else to say because y'all don't want to hear me talk the whole video. But yeah. Alright, so now I'm just placing the wig where I put the glue originally. I'm just asking my client to hold it down, just make sure it stays down while I do the other side. But yeah, y'all can watch this process. Now I'm just taking my comb and pressing the lace into the skin to help melt it easier. Okay, so now I'm about to take my elastic band and hold it down and let that stay on for a little while I take mousse and put the rest of the hair into the place it's supposed to be. Okay, so now it's time to cut the lace. Remember, cut the lace in the zigzag motion. You never, ever want to cut the lace straight across. It will give a wig. And in 2023, we do not want our wigs to give wig. You feel me? So I went in with my scissors and my razor. I kept going back and forth for some reason. I don't know why, honestly. I was trying to test it out because I don't use a razor. But everybody else uses razors, and I'm like, what's the hype? But honestly, I feel like scissors are just for me. I have more control, and I feel like I don't cut my client as easily. I feel like I was almost cutting her when I was using the razor. So yeah, razors aren't for me. But just remember to cut in that zigzag motion, and you'll be fine. Like, it's gonna give lace once you melt it down, baby. Like, there's that. Like, especially if you follow lace by camera, you gonna see how to melt that lace. Like, don't play. Period. Okay, but y'all can watch. Let me stop talking. Okay, so now y'all see that big old lace piece that's up. I basically clipped it back to hold it back, and I'm just gonna glue that down. Like, just all you gotta do is take your glue, y'all, put it under the spot you missed, and then put the lace on top. Like, it's really not complicated. Like, it's so easy, I promise you. I'm gonna do 2 to 3 layers, not thick layers at all, because I do want that to dry faster than it normally would, because it is just extra pieces. So yeah, once that is kind of dry, I'm going to take the lace and just melt it in. And now I'm just going to cut like that excess hair, because it is a couple hairs that are really at the front of the lace, and I really don't like how that looks. So I'm just going to take those out and cut those off in like a few seconds, like right now. So yeah, y'all can watch. LOL, as soon as I feel like I say y'all can watch, I got to talk again. But I'm taking the glue and putting across a little bit of glue and putting it across where the lace meets the actual hairline to help it blend in more. I do this and I feel like it works wonders. It keeps your wig from lifting as much and lifting as fast, especially using this new glue. I just wanted to really ensure that it stays down because I don't know how it works yet. This is my first time trying it, so we're just gonna do how we normally do and hope to God it just work. So yeah, as you can see me doing, just pressing into the lace, pressing. So yeah, y'all can watch. Hopefully I don't gotta talk too much. Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep talking. So now I'm just taking out the baby hairs. Right now I'm doing her sideburns, and you just want to separate that from the hair, basically. Alright, so let me give you this holy girl tip. I use Tresemme holding spray instead of Got2b now. I switched over, and I feel like it blends the lace better to me. Like, honestly, to me, I feel like it blends way better than Got2b. So I just take that, put it on my finger, and tap that on the lace. Do not spray directly on the lace because it gives cakey and it doesn't look good when you spray it directly. Like, that's what any hairspray. Tap it on your finger first and then tap it on the lace, and then it's gonna eat down. So now I'm just asking my client to hold down her baby hair so that I can do a second melt. And yeah, so now that's, y'all can watch that. So while the lace is melting a little bit more, I'm taking my hot comb and kind of working the swoop to stay in place because I had been pulling it back so much. So now I'm just hot combing it and wax sticking it into place so that it can stay when I'm ready to style it. Okay, so what I'm doing now is taking my Ruby Kiss foundation in the shade 14, I believe, the lighter one, and applying on her lace. And now I'm just gonna swoop her baby hairs as you would normally. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, so I didn't tell y'all the products I've been using. I use Got2b, the clear gel. I feel like it doesn't flake. I love the clear Got2b. Like, it just eats down for edges because it makes it so smooth to move around, especially for the swirl. And I also use mousse and you mix both of them, and it holds so perfectly. Like, and it's so soft. It makes the baby hair so soft and not too crunchy, but not too soft. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, the girls that get it, and the girls that don't. But yeah, it took me so long to perfect this swirl, but I finally got it down pat, y'all, and it eats down. Like, don't play, period. Okay, so now it's time to really mold the swoop down into her forehead. So I just take my Tresemme holding spray and mold it into where I want it to lay. So this is how I secured the swoop. I didn't put it behind her ear because it didn't look that well. So before I put all the rest of the hair up, I took a small piece out of the back, and I'm gonna take the swoop and connect it to the piece in the back so that way it can pull from the front. So now I'm just blow drying a little bit, and as you can see, the side part was a stand. So I just took some regular bobby pins and stuck them wherever it needed at the time, honestly, to make the swoop hold tighter and more flat to her head. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Ruby Kiss foundation in the lighter shade. So I think I used 14, but like the light version, and I basically carved out her part and to enhance it and to make it more skin like, not so lacy. And now I'm gonna take my dye pen from L'Oreal and basically just clean up those lines, make sure everything's looking good, and the overbleached knots I will cover it up with that dye pen. And to seal it all in, I would take my Tresemme holding spray and just spray it over the lace and over the hair to make sure all the dye doesn't transfer if she was to touch her head. And this is the finished product, y'all. Will like in like 2 more seconds. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and comment what you would like to see next.